Broker IPTV.
Today we're talking with Scott Weber, the new owner of Fuller Sotheby's International Realty. And Scott, welcome to the program.
Dan, thank you.
Glad you're here. In our first segment, we talked about you purchasing Fuller Town and Country properties and converting it to Fuller Sotheby's. Obviously, anytime you come in and you change ownership and you buy a new brokerage firm, you've got a lot of challenges. The first is, how do you keep the natives happy, so to speak? How do you keep all of the agents staying with the company? Were you concerned about that changeover in their perception?
You know, that's a natural concern, and with about any other brand and with about any other organization, I would have had a lot more concern. But you know, having been part of Sotheby's now for about 6 or 7 months in Park City, Utah, and it's just been my experience that as people discover it, that they discover the actual value and they're excited about it.
People on the outside looking in would say, that guy's got a lot of guts buying a real estate firm in this economy. Yeah. Did that ever occur to you?
Not really. You know, having been in this business since 1976,
yeah,
and in a variety of markets, I'd like to think that I've seen it all. You know, that's never a good thing to say, because just when you say that, you know, you end up seeing something that you know you've never seen before. But but you know, this is a long-term commitment, and you know, in the long term and in the long run, you know, you have these kinds of things happen. And I've managed in soft markets before. It's nothing unusual, and you know, I'm really grateful to be able to be part of the Sotheby's International Realty organization to manage through that, because they bring a lot of great resources and strength to the table. What's
your gut feeling about the economy?
Well, you know, I think that this was inevitable. You know, given the you know, the gravy train or the crazy ride we've all been on for so long, you know, it just couldn't continue. And I'd like to think that the extreme times that we're seeing right now really are what we've had to go through to kind of get to the bottom. And I really feel like we're starting to see the bottom. And you know, how long it's going to take for us to dig out of it, you know, it's hard to say. But you know, I think we're experiencing the pain and the challenges, you know, associated with finally being at the bottom, getting all the skeletons out on the table and working through them, and now starting the process of rebuilding. I think it'll be nice to get the election behind us. You know, a lot of, you know, there's so much instability and uncertainty right now, and that's a big part of it. You know, the fact that we don't know who's going to be president. And so I think when we get that behind us, then we can start working on the rest of it. So I just think that, you know, we're gonna get better from here. But Denver is a unique place.
You got a two-pronged challenge ahead of you. You've got to introduce Sotheby's to the Denver market, which didn't have a huge presence here. It had some. Yeah. And you've got to market and sell high-end properties in a tough economy. What's the strategy?
Well, you know, introducing the brand here is really a privilege. And it's amazing how well known the Sotheby's brand is. A lot of people have experience with Sotheby's, you know, from the Sotheby's auction house, and you know, there's a lot of affluent people in Denver. And you know, while our brand is largely oriented to the luxury segment of the market, we still serve the entire marketplace. Today, like never before, you know, to get a property sold at the highest price, exposure is what it's all about. And to be able to expose a property literally on a international platform, just I think gives us a competitive advantage in a market where that's what sellers need today like never before.
Scott, much luck to you, much success. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Find more real estate videos at brokeriptv.com.